Morning everyone. Well, I'm in my local woods again, if you can see. Weather is beautiful. So can you see a difference in me? No long hair. We finally braved it and decided to cut it between me and my daughter. So it don't look too bad, does it? For a home cut. When I go back to the hairdresser, she'll probably go mad and say, why is it all different bits and bobs of length? But it's not a mess. And it's better for this warm weather. My poor two older collies are suffering in this heat. They're not very keen on this hot weather. Flynn don't seem to bother. I think it must be the age. They have got long coats, especially Badger, but they've been suffering on walks. I try and pick all the shady areas to go a walk and keep having stops, especially for Badger, so he can lay down in the cool bushes. So we stopped in this shade so Badger can have a bit of a rest in the cool. It's nice and cool here. When you get out into the sun, it's really warm. It is beautiful. Look at that. For a morning walk, well, second morning walk actually, because I've already took the young two. There's Rexy. Hello, Rexy. So it's a bit more sunnier on this side, look. Well, I managed to get out, brave the big wide world. Me and my husband went round Vicar's Water, through the woods and round to Vicar's Water, did a bit of a circular route, and then decided to head up back through the estate to home because Mark was getting very tired. He's not very fit, but he said, shall we do it next weekend? So there's hope. I might finally have got him out to try and get some of that weight off him. But it was a beautiful day. There was quite a few people out. The trouble is, it's finding somewhere to go where there's... I don't like to stand 2 metres from somebody. I like to stand even further, more 4. I'm probably a bit over worrying about things, but that's my opinion. So I still haven't managed to get out and do my 30-mile ride on my own, but I just keep doing it doing about 24 or something on Zwift. And the trouble with Zwift, you never stop pedalling. At least if you go outside in the woods and stuff, at least you can not pedal on the downhills. Whereas Zwift, you're constantly pedaling. So if you're on Zwift for 2 hours, you never stop. It's just constant. Nice and peaceful until a squirrel appears, and then I get dragged down the path. What are you looking at, Kira? What are you doing, Badge? You seeing somebody over there? You're such a nosy boy, aren't you? Eh? Have a walk further down this path. It's really pleasant this morning. Reasonably quiet. I think a lot of people have gone back to work, so in the week now, the woods are a lot better. Weekend is still packed. But it's still not quite back to normal because the children are still off school and everything, so... What are you looking at, Kira? What are you doing? I'm just looking down towards the ponds. There's ponds down there. And if we normally go up that way, up to the farmer's field where they're raping it, but it's that hot around that rape field at the minute. It's absolutely melting. In the winter, it blows a gale and freezes you to death walking around that field. And in the summer, you toast. Toast, I just swallowed a fly. Sorry. But we're going up this way. Because this will bring us up to the side of the rape field. And then up onto the playing fields at the top. I've got a bit of sun glare again. There's one thing about this year We started off when it was really quiet with loads of deer up this end. We tend to get them this time of year coming right up to this section of the woods, and so we started to get ticks. And then all the people started invading these woods because they couldn't go to like Sherwood Pines or anywhere, Clumber and things like that. And all the deer have vanished, and so have the ticks, which is strange. We're always inundated with ticks around now. I know the boys have got tick stuff on, but it should be about running out. But the girls haven't, because I'd only got 3 tablets left, and I can't get in touch with my vet. I'll have to probably brave it and go and have a walk down and knock on the door, but I can't get them on the phone. Kira, go steady. I know I need pulling up the hill, but I don't need all the jerkiness. Oh no, don't go in there and get tangled. Come on. It's the trouble with you on a long line. It's not easy to film when you've got Kira on a harness and long extended lead, but you're staying on it, aren't you? Because you're after all the pheasants and squirrels, and you're naughty. Takes you ages to come back, doesn't it? Because you switch your ears off. There comes Badger. See, it's perfectly fine if we stay in the woods, but if we go out in the open where the blazing sun's on him, he struggles, poor lad. Even though we have tried to cut his coat a bit. Come on, Kira. So we're walking down a path that quite often we walk up when we're taking a shortcut. We don't use this path an awful lot because this path is normally one of the most busiest. It's not quite so bad with the older ones, but when you get flinny, bikes come flying up here and it doesn't like it. So it's a beautiful morning, and I thought I'd just whoa, Kira! This is why you don't film with a dog on a long line. So anyway, I'm just going to stand still and show you. Just look at that. It's beautiful. My daughter found a young owl. Not got all its feathers. It was out of the nest. What did the man that she rang from the rescue say? It was a tawny owl. And apparently they do come out the nest early and crawl about and climb back up little trees, and the parents still come and feed them, even though they've got out the nest too early, which we thought was very strange. But anyway, she put it further into the bushes out of the way of this path, so because she's frightened of dogs getting it. So we've had a busy week this week. There'll be quite a few videos going up about different things, and I've got a live stream on Friday. We're going to talk about favourite walks and rearranging all my walks from this year, because how things are going, I think it would be safer just to write this year off, cancel everything, and if I do go anywhere, just go away somewhere quiet on my own in the camper and go walking in the hills on my own. Perhaps would be the safest bet, seeing as I have asthma, and Kira, she's trying to talk and have her on the line is terrible. Yeah, I have asthma and I do look after my 86-year-old mother, so I have to be careful what I'm doing. So that's the plan. So look out for the live stream at 6 o'clock And I'll probably see you then.